Hey there everyone, I know that we all love cute and cuddly animals, but what if I told you that that's exactly what they want us to think and that they're actually hiding some sinister secrets? So stay tuned with Ants Reptile Colony as we dive into the cute and somewhat dangerous world of animals. Starting us off is the wily shrew. There are many types of shrew in the world, all cute balls of fur with long, sweet little noses, and all cuddly and stuff. They look as if they couldn't hurt a fly. Oh boy, could that statement not be more wrong? Shrews are in fact some of the most ferocious predators out there. But it's not their fault. They happen to just have a crazy high metabolism, which means they need to constantly eat just to survive. You heard me. Some shrews will outright die if they go for a few hours without eating, with some being able to eat up to twice their body weight in a single day. Sometimes I wish I could eat that much. They consume insects, seeds, arachnids, reptiles, whatever they can pretty much get their little paws on. With some shrews even possessing venom, which they use to incapacitate their prey while they eat them alive. The venom flows down the grooves of the teeth or fangs, which then gets chewed into the prey. In the case of invertebrate prey, the venom simply paralyzes the prey so that the shrew can store them away for later consumption when times are looking a little bit lean. Okay, so the prey isn't always alive when it eats it, but it added to the drama of it all. Shrews are also fiercely territorial, where they can battle each other to the death. Maybe me wishing I was a shrew isn't looking so good anymore. But anyway, our next cute and cuddly animal is also quite territorial, and that is none other than the koala. This little guy, who is actually in no way related to any bear of any sorts, can be quite territorial at times and rather vicious. Fights can consist of wrestling, scratching, biting, and in some rare cases even chasing each other. But in general, they tend to avoid any aggressive behavior where they can because it is highly energy consuming and because they only eat pretty much, not bamboo, eucalyptus leaves. They don't get much energy. Eucalyptus leaves are pretty low in energy value. Yes, there are a variety of different types of eucalyptus trees that they feed off, but all their leaves are quite low in energy. So maybe they're actually just getting more grumpy than actually aggressive because they start eating these low carb, low energy value leaves all day, every day. I mean, I'd also get grumpy if I had to eat the same food my entire life. Which is also pretty much what our next animal tends to do, with 99% of its diet actually comprising of this single substance. I'm talking none other than the panda, or the giant panda to some, which eats pretty much only bamboo and bamboo shoots. And of course, there are likely an extremely low number of people in the world that would deny the cuteness that is the panda, especially when it's a cub. They just laze around all day, chilling, snacking on their bamboo as the hours go by. But unlike the koala, which some call the koala bear, which is not correct, the panda bear, or giant panda, is in fact related to bears. It is part of the Ursidae family. And, as you would expect, with any bear, it can be quite dangerous. They still have really large teeth and claws, as well as a general large body size. Incidents between pandas and humans are very rare, but in the cases that they did occur, the human was definitely left second best with quite a number of serious injuries. To quickly backtrack a little onto the panda's diet, like the koala, it derives very little nutrients from bamboo, so it tries to conserve as much energy as it can when it can, which means it enjoys life in the slow lane. This adds to the impression of it being a cute and cuddly animal. So, if you do happen to come across a panda, please do not go and give it a giant bear hug, as it probably doesn't appreciate that, and you once again will come out second best. Heading back to Australia, where a lot of weird and wonderful animals tend to occur, we have none other than the semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal known as the duck-billed platypus, or simply platypus to most. Now, it's definitely a strange looking animal with a tail of a beaver, feet like an otter, and bill of a duck. Not to mention that it lays eggs even though it's a mammal. In fact, the first scientists that examined a platypus thought that the animal was in fact completely fake. We now of course know better, but You can kind of see where it's coming from. Pretty understandable, especially back in those days. And even with all these strange features, one can't help but think that this animal is super cute, especially the little babies. So what's so dangerous about these guys, other than they might have looked like they've been put together from various animal parts? Well, the spurs on the hind feet of the males, which are able to inject venom, really make quite a strong case. The females also sometimes tend to have spurs, but they do not have any venom. The venom is in fact not lethal to humans, but it is extremely painful, with mentions of some cases actually leaving the humans incapacitated from pain. Although it is potent enough to be lethal to smaller animals. And for a creature that weighs less than a full 3 kilograms, that's pretty impressive if you ask me. And what I have yet to mention is possibly the strangest thing about the platypus, as if we didn't think it was strange enough. Recent studies have found that they are actually able to glow a bluish green color under black light. Pretty cool. And if you thought this video was cool like our platypus over here, please hit that like button down below, subscribe while you're down there, hit the notification bell, and let me know in the comments which animal you think is cute but with a dark side. And until next time, remember, it's never too late to learn, drink lots of water, and I'll catch you in the next one. Please hit that like button down below. Recent studies have shown that the platypus we try that again. All cute and cuddly fur balls,